And we're back. So, dare I say it? Did I hear you correctly? Did you actually say that Marvel has got stuff coming on that you are actually excited about?
I would never say anything like that. That doesn't even sound anything remotely like me.
Well, I kind of thought. I mean, now I myself am really psyched for this Wolverine Weapon X series.
Yeah, no, I was looking through the previews that came out this week, the Diamond previews, and looked through the DC stuff, and I'm like, oh god, I'm just looking through it, and nothing at all holds my interest. I'm like, I'm not even like excited about anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you go through it, and it's this Batman Battle for the Cowl, which I think everyone knows how I feel about that piece of shit.
And it's gonna be pointless.
And it's like all these one shots
because it's written by Tony
and
Daniel,
drawn by Tony Daniel. I'm not gonna get into that again. But then then there's all these one shots and that go along with it. I'm just like looking, and it's like, all right, Superman, World of Krypton #2, James Robinson, Greg Rucka. It's all right, it's Superman and action kind of haven't been good lately. I mean, Gary Frank is going to be doing the
Secret Origins,
so he's not doing Action Comics. Greg Rucka is coming on to do Action Comics instead of Jeff Johns.
Right.
Superman and Action Comics. I mean, you're going to have Superman in it in another couple months because.
Right.
Then there's Flash Rebirth. Yeah, Jeff Johns. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But Ethan Van Sciver, he sucks. I really do not like Ethan Van Sciver.
I like Ethan Van Sciver. I think the issue with him, though, is will he be able to keep up a monthly schedule?
Yeah, that's true. We'll see about that.
Because he was doing the Green Lantern. He was doing Green Lantern and a whole bunch of other books, and you'd see him for a few issues, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just going through this, and there's just nothing at all that it's just so run-of-the-mill. There's nothing coming out. But then I look at the Marvel previews, which I love, always like ripping on stuff in Marvel previews. But then, on the cover you have the new Jason Aaron Wolverine Weapon X. And then you get to this fucking thing. It's Captain America Comics #1 70th Anniversary Special, written by James Robinson. And penciled by Marcos Martin. It's like two great tastes that taste great together. And when I saw that, I completely forgot that they announced this. I remember reading it about a month ago. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, holy fucking shit. That is awesome. That has me excited.
Yep.
And, I keep on going through, and, you had the shitty Ultimatum stuff in here.
Man.
But then you have Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk #4 and 5 listed in here.
Yep.
Been waiting for that.
Yep.
To finish forever.
Finally.
Amazing Spider-Man stuff. You have Dan Slott and Mark Waid doing stuff in Amazing Spider-Man that month. And then you get to the shitty fucking Avengers bullshit. But then, one of the things that's pretty cool is, well, I'll talk about this in a second, but I figured we'd round out the Avengers, all the Avengers books being reviewed in 2 weeks, because I want to get the Avengers Initiative, because this is the first issue that Crystal Gage did by himself.
And Humberto Ramos has got the pencils on it.
And he's, I guess he's going to be on here for a while, because issue 23, he's listed as a penciler. And he's doing Runaways. Runaways came out this week, too.
Right.
So Ramos is doing both of those books. But then, Secret Warriors. And then this new Avengers, The Reunion. It's penciled by David Lopez. It's the guy who was doing Catwoman. My favorite DC book until it got canceled. This is going to be his first thing that he's doing. Then you have Jonathan Hickman writing Dark Reign, Fantastic Four.
That ought to, and Sean Chen on artwork. That ought to rock.
Yeah, then, so there's like all this stuff in here, then I'm like kind of psyched about a lot of this stuff. And I can't believe I'm saying this either. And then I'm looking at our endpoints for this week, and I'm like, what's coming out this week that I want to buy? It's like Adventures Comics #0, like the relaunch of the Legion stuff.
Right.
It's like only $1, but I'm like, I don't really care about that.
Who's writing that?
I don't know, actually.
No.
That's a good question. But then I'm like looking like that Astonishing Tales #1 comes out, that Marvel anthology book with Hickman doing stuff, and Kenneth Rockefort's doing some stuff. Buffy's coming out this week. The Boys, Dark Horse Dynamite. I'm going through here. What else was I looking for in here? Well, Final Crisis, Legion of Three Worlds #3 comes out.
Finally!
It's got 2 more issues after that.
Yep.
You know, Final Crisis is done. I don't know if they got the memo, but you know, you're gonna have to finish that up.
Well, I want to know
But then-
how Superman redeems Superboy. I need to know that.
But then, you know, Secret Warriors is coming out.
Yeah.
John Hickman book
with
Caselli doing
Stefano
the art.
Caselli.
I don't know. And Aegis Atlas is coming out. That actually looks pretty cool. And I can't believe like I said, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, but it's some good Marvel stuff.